Recording.
Hey folks, Harley Davidson back at you once again, your good old friend HDR. This is just a very short disclaimer telling you that the video you're about to watch is in no means, in no way, a review of a motorcycle by me. What you're about to watch is just me riding a motorcycle, the new 2020 Harley, whichever title this particular motorcycle is that you're about to watch. And it is just my take on it, my feelings on the bike, what I think about it personally. It is definitely not a review. So with that said, let's go ahead and get on with this video. Hey folks, Harley Daywriter back at you once again, your girlfriend HDR. We're taking out the Road Glide Special. He has a space available. I can see there's no hill shifter yet. No floorboards. It's a lot you got to add for the misses if I buy this, but man, I like the way they sit. Oh yeah, it's comfortable. Very comfortable.
What are you riding?
All the controls are the same as my bike. Have to do some maneuvering here. I really like the way this bike sits. It sits a little lower. Jim said that too. My feet are well planted on the ground. My Road Glide Ultra is just a little bit higher. This has the 114 engine in it, and Milwaukee 8 114. It is all blacked out, so it makes it a special. And we're out of here. This is a really comfortable ride. I think you're sitting further down in the seat than you are the Road Glide Ultras, or the new Road Glide Limited there. But hey man, nice heritage you got there. I like the black.
Sounds good.
Yeah, seems like a nice, comfortable seating position. Yeah. Yep. So we got the vent closed up there. Had to open the vent. There's no hard lowers, as you can see. So if you know Harley, you know what the special is. I think it looks good on you.
Oh. Wow. A lot of cars, boy.
All right, we're out of here. Henry's riding the Heritage Softail, and he said he wished he had a hill shifter too. Apparently, though, we talked to the sales guys here, and the hill shifters are pretty much a thing of the past. It is an add-on to the bikes. You can add it on to any motorcycle. The CVO did have one on it, but it's a CVO. So, yeah, you can see why this has a shorter windshield, because you're really sat down in this seat. It's very comfortable. Let's get underway. I can see why they sell so many Road Glide specials, man. This is a really nice ride. Miss HR would be really upset though if we got to add a bunch of stuff to it. I'd like to add like a detachable tourer pack to the back for, you know, when we go on trips. And I'd have to change the seat out because these things are not made for comfort for a passenger. It's totally built for comfort for a single rider. I'm almost shocked they don't put a solo seat on here. Oh, we'd also have to put floorboards on it. But other than that, I see there's no vents in this one either. Up front, there's no closable vents on the Road Glide Special. Just get rid of that off of the fixed fairing. So, talked to a lot of guys. They said they believe there's going to be a add-on. You can plug them up in the wintertime or something. So, who knows? One guy made a good point. He said he closes his when it rains. That's a pretty good point. I've never really noticed if I leave mine open or not in the rain, but yeah, I'm pretty impressed. Get out there and do a little bit of riding on it there. So you love demo rides because everybody's doing it. Everybody's like, oh yeah, that's a motorcycle. That's a motorcycle. The double tap brake thing I talked to the sales guy is on all the touring bikes now. One of those, you double tap that brake and that motorcycle will hold on a hill and you don't have to put your feet down. I mean, you don't have to hold the brake in. Crack the throttle and it lets it go. So. Sitting in this position almost feels like he's a more ape hanger. My arms are more up level with my body, but the bike is actually sitting down more. You get a lot more window up over there. Closing the vent doesn't make any difference. We'll leave it open. I looked on this. I'm not sure, but I cannot put my LED filler lights on the bike like this. It doesn't have those little cutouts in the back. You'd have to put LED saddlebag lights on it, which is fine. I'm sure that Custom Dynamics sells those also. Talking to one guy at the demo rides and we were chit-chatting. He said, you know, it's all about what you like. You know, in a motorcycle, what kind you want, what kind you like. That 114 inch, you got a lot of get up and go, man. A lot of spunk. Did lose our Sennas though. The Sennas died on it. Well, mine died. I knew I should charge it last night. I don't use the 20S a whole lot. I decided to use the Drift HD camera today so you could hear more of the sights and sounds of the bikes. Yeah, this is an amazing ride here, man. Not having hard lowers on the front doesn't really bother me a whole lot. I mean, I still have my soft lowers I can throw in there in the winter time. What amazed me though with that was that the FXDR was, it's a 114 engine. It's the same engines on the touring bikes. Geared, I think, a little differently, but man, there's just no bike. It's just all engine. Yeah, I'm sure you've seen that video by now when I put out. But and folks, don't beat me up on reviews. These are not review videos. These are just my personal likes and dislikes of a certain bike. I'm not that in touch with Harley Davidson to give you a true review on the motorcycle. I just give you if I like riding it or not. I can see me laying down a lot of miles on this bike though. And I'm not sure, even with my my Road Glide Ultra, if I took the tour pack off, it's not going to feel the same. The back end of this thing is actually down lower, so you're sitting, the front end's up higher. And I think if I remember right, I think it's because there's correct me if I'm wrong, but there's a 19-inch tire on the front of this thing, so it picks the front end up a little bit. Just a great ride, man. Absolutely love it. Love this motorcycle. I sent Miss HDR a text, and I'm going to try to put this picture up here. She sent me back. I sent her a text that says, "Hey, I'm really loving these 2020 motorcycles." And this is the picture she sent me back. If I can put it up here, right there. Yeah. She's not ready for us to hear from an 18 to a 20, that's for sure. I told her maybe a 21, but we're going to get more miles on our bike. And I love my bike. I think my bike is a great bike. I mean, I got it fixed up the way I want it, and I enjoy riding it. So, but I don't think not having the vents up front is going to stop me from buying a new Road Glide someday. I would put a hill shifter on it though. I'm just a hill shifter kind of guy. So. I do want to ride some of the soft tails today, but I got everything in I really wanted to ride. Like I said, if I get the Road King in, it'd be a good day. I rode everything I wanted to ride, so everything on top of that will be icing on the cake. Just to play around, right? Get a little bit out of, I always say, when you're at a demo ride, get a little bit out of your wheelhouse. Ride something you don't think you'd ever buy. Just ride it and see what you think it feels like. But, that's weird. That thing's like... That whole gauge system is like vibrating like crazy. But that's not a big deal. Guys that just turn up here and they really crank it down. I did have some viewers that was going to meet me here tomorrow on Saturday. Today is Friday, but I couldn't make it up tomorrow for the demo rides. I'm sorry about that. It's been great to meet up. And to maybe even bring my bike. We could have went out and did some riding together, but I do have a wedding tomorrow, so it doesn't seem like I'm going to be doing that. I may do some riding in the morning on my bike, but we'll have to see how that goes. Alright folks, I'm going to enjoy the rest of this ride back here on the Road Glide Special, the 2020 Road Glide Special. She's a very sweet looking bike, man. Very, very pretty bike. Some people see my Road Glide Ultra, or the new Road Glide Limited, and say, oh, that's an old people's bike, you know, but we travel on it, and we have to have the ultimate comfort, and it is. I mean, there's a lot of storage space on it, a lot of comfort, you know, added stuff on there, so, but I always wanted a second bike in the garage. I don't think it would be anything that's new, that's for sure. It's something older, but time will tell. Alright everybody, thanks for watching this little demo of the 2020 Road Glide Special. I will talk to you next time. Remember, Roger and Rod, be safe out there. Harley Davidson will be down and out once again in the lovely Greensburg, Pennsylvania at Z&M Harley Davidson. Bye-bye for now.